Gaffer, the bottom three all won this weekend. Are you surprised even at this stage of the season now how tight it is?
Well, yes, it's an incredible league. You can never count on anyone doing you a favour in terms of getting a result because everyone is capable of beating any other team in the league, and that's just this level this season. And so we've just got to do our own battles and win games in order for us to stay up and be clear of that bottom pack and keep building confidence.
We won on Tuesday against Mansfield, 1-0 win. Standout player actually came off the bench, Lloyd Kerry. I think the word we were using was silky.
Yeah, too right. He was absolutely brilliant, and he's been out the team for a bit after the suspension, but he's been superb in training, and we knew he'd be bang on, if introduced from the bench, and he was very, very calm. That was the influence on the game, and sometimes you need that. Keep saying it's like a war zone, League Two, especially in midfield. But he knew when to put his foot on the ball, and we started building attacks more readily when he was on the pitch.
We've got some good news as well that Joe Cracknell is stepping up his rehab and starting some light training.
That's right. Good to see Joe back in the fold, and the lads and staff all love Joe. He's a good character, and good to get him back in at the training ground and working his way back towards full fitness.
We've got Grimsby on Saturday. The last time we faced them, Harrogate, was in October 2015 in the FA Cup. We did lose that game 4-1. So, as well as getting the 3 points if we can, it'd be nice for the fans, wouldn't it, to win the game?
Yeah. I mean, it's gone back a few years, but I remember thinking that day that they were full time and top of the National League and really good outfit in their shape, and similar to what we do now with the shape, but we learnt a few lessons that day. Hopefully, we think we've evolved since back then, and we know it's going to be a hard game, but it would be a massive tonic to have the fans back, and there's light at the end of the tunnel with that, and it makes such a difference to the atmosphere within every ground.
Yeah, obviously the COVID roadmap has now been set out. I guess there is some excitement now, as you see, light is at the end of the tunnel for fans.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, we've had one game this season with fans above 700. I think it was 850, wasn't it, for the Carlisle game? Then it was cancelled after 10 minutes. But the atmosphere within the stadium there was completely different, and we've got to make sure that whilst it's quiet in stadiums, we create our own atmosphere and finish as high as possible for when the supporters return.
And we do play Grimsby on Saturday. We've already met them twice this season, both at their place, 2-2 draw and a 2-1 win. Since then, different manager and new players have been through the door at Grimsby. What's the challenge for us?
Well, I respect Paul Hurst. He was actually my manager at Ilkeston several years ago. And he was always methodical and calm and knew what he wanted and steely. So he'll bring that edge to their side, no doubt about it. And they've brought a few more senior players into the team since his arrival. And they'll be buoyed from the victory in the week against Crawley. So we expect throws into the box, a bit more physical, physicality in addition to their youth that they've got in the team. So it's a decent mix. So we have to be right on it again, and that's the challenge of this level, is to repeat the effort and intensity every single game, because one blip in a game and you can lose it. So we've got to keep driving forward now.
And finally, if we do win, it will be 4 wins from 5 at home.
Well, that's going to be the aim. We had a poor record first half of the season. Obviously, it was easy to recognise that fact that it needed to be improved, and the lads have grabbed it. In the last 4 or 5 home games, we've just been more of a force at home, and we have to continue to be. It's as simple as that. That we can't relent on it. We've got to be right at it on Saturday and start really energetic, put balls in the box, put them under pressure, and try and drive them back.
Well, best of luck.
Cheers. Thank you.